Okay, welcome back. So I've gone ahead and put out the holes in the box that we discussed yesterday. So I'll be putting the SO239 from inside with the flange being inside. Hope we have enough space there for the toroid with the windings. And I've changed the location of the antenna to the side because I guess if we do the primary winding here, the side, the core will come, the center part, the core will come to the SO239 like this with the center one going into the side, and the antenna, the secondary winding will go through and come like this, and we'll use a lug to put it here for this. This will be the antenna element that you can attach an external wire. The other way some people do is that they'll attach the wire directly to the coil or the winding wire that you use on the transformers. I think that's not a very good idea because it will not give you much flexibility when you are putting this in the field. By separating the thing with a lug, you have enough flexibility there to hoist this antenna and then connect the wire antenna radial. Okay, so this is about the box. So with respect to the windings, we'll start the windings now. What you need to do is since I have wound extra, I'll just cut it off here, and you can solder this. Let me just cut it off here. What you can do is you'll have to twist the wires like this, 8 inches. I have doubled it, so I'll cut it off here. But you can twist, fold it, for 8 inches the wire, fold it, and then twist the wire by hand. If it is enameled copper, you'll have to use a drill and a angle, Allen key to twist the wire. But this one, this is a Teflon wire, you can twist it by hand. That will work, right? So I'll just cut it here because I think this is enough. So I'll just cut this here. Okay, so these two will solder to a lug. This will go to the center core of this one, and then we'll now start the winding of the secondary. So remember, we need 2 primary windings and 12 secondary, right? So and ensure the winding is very, very tight. The wires will twist, so you need to have patience and wind it correctly, right? So let me just take it like this. I'll just show 1 or 2 windings. This will turn and twist because it's a very, very thick wire. You need to have patience, and don't fold it when it crosses over. Press on this so that it will lay flat with the toroid, and that will give you better. You can use a flat thing like this just to make it flat, so that that will give you better stability in the windings, right? Just make it flat like this. Okay, and then pull harder. Okay, this is a very, very tough wire. Pull harder, and then go. You need to do 12 rounds like this so that 44 inches is covered, the whole thing. And ensure the windings are next to each other, they don't overlap. Okay, so let me do the winding and come back. Meanwhile, you can do the same if you're doing this as following the video. Okay, spread out the winding and make this flat on tops. Okay, let me do the winding and come back. So I've done the winding. This is a really hard wire. I think my friend gave me a much thicker wire. I remember him telling me that try this wire. Yeah, well, I tried it. It was difficult. See, the winding should be pretty distributed across at least the 3/4 of the toroid like this. And yeah, I got my calculations wrong with the rope. Luckily, I did not get the calculations so wrong that it is deficit. It is in excess. So what I'll do is I'll just if I put it here like this, I'll just need about 2-3 inches here. So I'll cut off. Where is the cutter? I'll just cut off here, and that will help us put a lug there. So these are the excess wire. So I would say instead of 44 inches, you can go with. So let's note down the final numbers for the wire. 8 inches primary is correct. So we don't need 44 inches. Probably I removed about, how much did I remove? I removed about 11 inches here. So 44 minus 11 is about 33. So keep about 35 inches. And then you can cut off the excess. So 35 inches of the secondary, 8 inches of the primary. 35 plus 8 is 43. Total is 43 inches. Yeah, you don't need extra. 43 itself is extra. So 43 meters is probably 1.4 meters. that should be enough, right? Not 1.4 meters, it is roughly 1.1 meters. Okay, so finally, okay, let's get the final numbers here. So we need primary 8 inches, then secondary about 35 inches, total will be 43 inches. In meters will be 1.1 meters, right? So 1.1 meters, yeah, so basically get about 2 meters. If you are buying this wire, get about 2 meters is what I would say, and then you can use the rest for single core work. This is an excellent wire. Okay, so next we'll get on with soldering this, and I'll get the soldering station ready. Before that, you might want to so place the wires like this. This will be the core, this will be the ground, and this will be the antenna. So ensure you have it like this, and then what you need to do is take a zip tie, and then you put it in the center and tighten it. I have found this to be the best method to ensure the winding stays in place. Some people do cross winding, but as you can see here, you don't have much of a space anyway to do the winding. One more thing I learned is to ensure in the center you have proper, no proper adhesion to the center. You can just push a pencil in and then twist it inside. So just that the wires all stick to the center correctly. Okay, so just see that. Let me zoom in. There is no overlapping of any wire, right? So just ensure there is no overlapping of any wire, and then once you have verified everything and the the zip tie is correctly placed, you can tighten it, completely tighten it. Yeah, that should keep no overlaps. That should keep the winding in place, and then we can chop it up now. Okay, so that should be good. This looks very nice to me, very nice winding. Okay, we'll be back with once I have the soldering thing set up. I'll also find some lugs and come back. Thank you.